Hello everyone, my name is Manasvi. I know you have been listening to some interesting ideas today, and I feel fortunate to stand on the same stage and share my own idea about gender equality. Today I'm going to talk about how women suffered in the past, how women gave up their lives in the past, and how they told to the people with the mentality that women cannot do anything. I know you might be thinking, why would a 14-year-old child talk about this? But ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this topic should be heard all around the globe, and to show that past hard work and courageous decisions always brings a bright future. Today I want to start off my speech by talking about the 19th Amendment of the US Constitution, and that is women's suffrage. Women's suffrage was basically women persuading the society to give them right to vote. There are two types of women in this women's suffrage, one called the suffragists and the suffragettes. The suffragists were a type of women who used peaceful ways to show the society that women should have a right to vote, such as giving peaceful speeches, making posters, going to the government and persuading them. But on the other hand, there were types of women who used militant actions, and those militant actions were throwing acid, burning down lands, because to show society that women are capable to do anything, and anything can be these militant actions. And now, you might be thinking, what would happen to the suffragettes, the women who used militant actions when they were arrested by policemen? That's a great question to think of. When they were arrested, they used to go on hunger strike, where they basically didn't used to eat until the government allowed them to have the right to vote. Can you imagine the suffering they went through? And also, they were force-fed by inserting a tube into their nasals. And this is only because they wanted a right to vote. Well, I want to also talk about one of the most known women in India, and that is Chaudhari. Well, she always wanted to continue her education, and as she was a victim of child marriage, she also wanted to teach many of the young women and girls around India. But the society didn't support her, but her husband did. She faced many challenges as she went to school, as small rocks, stones, even cow dung was thrown at her. Well, but she didn't give up and still continued her education and taught many of the young women and girls out there. And this is the only reason why you see women in high posts right now and having the same salary as men. And I would like to appreciate all women out there who are standing for themselves and showing to the society that they are capable to do anything. Now, as the topic is about gender equality, I want to also talk about men and their choices. Well, the society has grouped the men's and women's work in the category that women will just stay home, cook for the family, take care of the house, take care of the children, but whereas man has to go out and work financially for the family so they can be stable. But did you ever thought what is the history behind it and why is this all created? Well, let me take you long back and decades ago in the Stone Age, where the jobs were equally distributed throughout the society, where men used to go out hunting and women used to cook the food for them. Well, that time this job were equally divided, but as years went by, women started to hide their emotions, and society started to think that being a woman, staying home is an easy job, but man has to work very hard for the family. Well, there's some men out there who want to stay home, take care of the family, but they are not supported by the society. Why? Because this is not a potential of a man. Along with that, I want to also talk about career points. There's some men who want to be bakers, nail art artists, hairstylists, even chefs, as it's their passion, but the society doesn't support them. It's the only reason why there are men with various health issues and they go through high amount of stress. Now, I believe that all men and women should be supported of what they do, even though society likes it or not, because it's their choice and it's the thing that they want to do. Well, I want to end up a speech by saying, let's make this world a peaceful place. Thank you.